In this exciting Reykjavik Open 2025 Round 8 clash, Zhou and Lohia enter the Italian game to Knight's defense Polerio defense bishop check line. On e4. On e5. Knight f3. Zhou is looking to play knight takes e5. Knight c6. Bishop c4. Knight f6. Lohia is aiming to play knight takes e4. Knight g5. Zhou considers playing knight takes f7. On d5. Lohia is looking to play pawn takes c4. Pawn takes d5. Knight a5. We are now in the Italian game to Knight's defense Polerio defense bishop check line. Bishop b5 check. Bishop d7. Lohia is looking to play bishop takes b5. Queen e2. Zhou considers playing queen takes e5 check. Bishop e7. Lohia might go for knight takes d5. Knight f3. On c6 and gain a significant edge. Knight f3. Knight takes d5. Bishop takes d7 check. Queen takes d7. Knight takes e5. Queen f5. Lohia might go for knight f4. Queen f3. Queen takes e5 check and secure a stronghold in the game. On d4. King castled queenside. Lohia is setting up to play knight b4. King castled kingside. Rook takes d4 and sees the initiative. On c3 it is novelty move. Rook h e8. Lohia considers playing bishop f6. On g4. Queen e6. King castled kingside. On g5 and secure a stronghold in the game. King castled kingside. Bishop d6. Lohia might go for bishop takes e5. On takes e5. Rook takes e5 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Queen f3. Zhou is looking to play queen takes f5 check. Queen takes f3. Knight takes f3. Rook e2. On g3. Rook d8. Knight bd2. On f5. On b4. Zhou is preparing to play pawn takes a5. Knight c6. Lohia's idea is to play knight takes c3. Bishop b2. On g5. Lohia is aiming to play on g4. Rook ab1. On takes f3 and sees the initiative. Rook fd1. Zhou intends to play king f1. On g4. Knight g1. Rook to e6. On b5. Knight a5. On c4. Knight b6. On c5 and dominate the board. On g4. Lohia wants to play pawn takes f3. Knight e1. Knight takes b4. Time to think, find the best continuation for Zhou. King f1 is a strong choice, since on f4. On takes b4. Bishop takes b4. Knight c4. On b5. Knight e5 position is equal. Let's explore the main game. Knight takes b4. On c4. Pause the video and find the best move for Lohia. Bishop f4 is the correct move because Knight f1. Rook takes b2. Pawn takes d5. Bishop g5. On h4. Bishop h6. Lohia have small advantage. Let's analyze the main game. On c4. Slightly worse move played by Zhou. Zhou is preparing to play. Pawn takes d5. Knight f6 is a mistake played by Lohia. Bishop c3. Knight takes a2. Rook takes a2. Rook takes e1 check. Rook takes e1. Rook takes e1 check. Knight f1. Zhou's idea is to play bishop takes e1. Rook d1. King g2. Knight e4. Lohia wants to play knight takes c3. Bishop a1. Pawn a6. Knight e3. Zhou is preparing to play knight takes d1. Rook b1. Knight takes f5. Do not rush. Can you find the strongest move for Lohia? Bishop b4 is logical continuation as knight e3. Knight c3. Bishop takes c3. Bishop takes c3. Knight takes g4. Bishop takes d4. Lohia have small advantage. Let's explore the main variation. Knight takes f5. Knight g5 is not the best move played by Lohia. Lohia's idea is to play knight f3. Knight e7 check. Bishop takes e7. Pawn h3. Rook g1 mate and secure a stronghold in the game. Knight h6. On b5. On c5. Zhou is setting up to play pawn takes d6. Bishop f8. Lohia's idea is to play bishop takes h6. Knight takes g4. King b7. Knight e5. Bishop g7. On f4. Zhou is setting up to play pawn takes g5. Knight e4. On c6 check. King b6. On d5. Zhou's idea is to play bishop d4 check. Knight c5. Knight d7 check. King a7. Bishop takes c5 check. King a8. Rook takes a6 mate and put immense pressure on the opponent. Bishop takes e5. Pawn takes e5. On b4. Bishop d4 check. King b5. Think carefully what is the best move for Zhou. Rook e2 is a strong choice since knight c3. Bishop takes c3. Pawn takes c3. On e6. Rook b2. King f3. Zhou have small advantage. Let's explore the main line. King b5. Lohia is setting up to play rook d1. On d6. Pawn takes d6 and seize the initiative. King f3 is a mistake played by Zhou. Zhou is aiming to play king takes e4. Rook e1. Rook e2. Knight g5 check. King f to take a moment to spot the best move for Lohia. Rook takes e2 check is the right idea because king takes e2. Knight f7. King d3. Knight h6. On g4. Knight g8. Still Lohia is losing. Shifting to the main game. King f2. Rook d1. Pause the video and find the best move for Zhou. On e6 is logical continuation as rook takes d4. On e7. Knight e4 check. King e3. King c4. Pawn promotes to queen at e8. Zhou have small advantage shifting to the main variation. Zhou is looking to play rook takes e1. Rook d1 is not the best move played by Lohia. King e3 is not the best move played by Zhou. King c4. Take a moment to spot the best move for Zhou. On e6 is logical continuation as rook takes d4. On e7. Rook e4 check. King d2. On b3. Pawn promotes to queen at e8. Zhou have small advantage. Let's proceed to the main line. King c4. On d6 slightly worse move played by Zhou. Rook d3 check. King f2. Do not rush. Can you find the strongest move for Lohia? Rook f3 check is the right idea because King g2. Rook f8. On e6. Pawn takes d6. Bishop f6. Knight takes e6. Still Lohia is losing. Let's explore the main variation. King f2. Zhou is aiming to play. On e6. On b3. Pawn takes c7. Rook f3 check. King g2, and secure a stronghold in the game. King takes d4 is an inaccurate played by Lohia. Pawn takes c7. Rook f3 check. Do not rush. Can you find the strongest move for Zhou? King e1 is the right idea because Rook f8. Rook d2 check. King takes e5. Rook d8. Knight e6. Rook takes f8. Zhou have small advantage. Let's analyze the main game. Rook f3 check. King g2 creates serious weaknesses in the position. Played by Zhou. Zhou might go for pawn promotes to queen at c8. Rook f8. Rook d2 check. King e3. Lohia considers playing king takes d2. Rook a2. Rook c8. Rook takes a6. King d4. Lohia is looking to play rook takes c7. On h4. Knight e6. Lohia is aiming to play rook takes c7. King f3. Rook takes c7. Rook b6. King c5. Lohia might go for king takes b6. Rook b7. Rook takes c6. King e4. Rook b6. Zhou saw no escape and decided to resign.